Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be my haul from the ABS show, the American Beauty Show in Chicago. I went last weekend and I vlogged it a little bit. Yeah, and I just thought I would show you guys what I got. I haven't used any of it, so it's been killing me not to try any of these products because I wanted to film it. So let's get started. So I'll kind of go in order of who I went to first. There's like a little bit of a story. So it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Saturday was the first day. So I was gonna go Saturday and I was like, I'm just gonna go because I had to go home to my parents in the suburbs. So I was like, okay, I'll just go on my way home. And then the night before, on Friday, I went to dinner with Monica and our friend and then ended up just going out for way too long. Just too much, just overall a lot. So I was like really hungover. So Saturday I got up way later than I should have and did my makeup like full glam so that like I could vlog and like everything like that for the show, for like the convention or whatever. And then I'm driving there. It's gonna take me a half hour because of traffic. And I called Monica. I was like, I kind of just want to go home and go on Monday when I was coming back to the city and it's like the last day. And she's like, yeah, just do that. And it was like, okay. So I'm like fully glammed. And then on Monday when I went, I was like in leggings and like a hoodie. My hair hadn't been brushed that day probably. Like it was no makeup. People looked at me like they were sad for me. Like I needed assistance and they really didn't know why I was there, which is like fair. Why was I there? I don't know. So anyway, so I breezed through this thing. It was huge and really cool to see. I found that like mostly it was kind of hair focused. There was like a ton of hair product companies there doing demonstrations. Ulta was there doing demonstrations, like styling demonstrations and coloring demonstrations and using products and stuff like that. So that was really interesting to see. It was so busy, but I had seen the map ahead of time and I was like, okay, these are the kind of the ones I want to go to specifically for sure. And then I'll, shop around other places. So the first place I went to was Crown Brushes, which I was very excited about. I'd been looking at getting some of their products, like been shopping online. And so since this was the American Beauty Show, it's wholesale. You had to be like a licensed, I don't really know the qualifications, but you have to be licensed in some sort of way. So like, I actually got my ticket because Lamia, who does my hair, who you guys have seen, she reached out and was like, hey, do you want to go? I was like, fuck yeah. She goes, it's makeup heaven, like you'll love it. And I was like, sign me the fuck up, I'm going. Like this sounds great. And then I was hungover as fuck, so sounds about right. So that's how I got in. So everything there is like wholesale price, so it's dirt ass cheap. So I went in and I was just like, fucking so much money, but it was actually like not that much money compared to like what it would cost elsewhere. So the first thing I got was just a sharpener, standard. And then the stuff that I'm really excited about is I mostly bought brushes. So they had makeup, but I was mostly interested in getting their brushes. I actually didn't get any makeup because Crown Brush was there, obviously, and I bought a ton of brushes from them. And then Morphe was there, and I went by it, and there was a line to even look at the tables. So I was like, no, there's so many other things here. Also, Morphe's already affordable, so I can't imagine that they're bringing their prices that much more down. And if they are, like, someone else can like have at it because I know there are a lot of like big Morphe fans out there. And it was mostly, I mean, it was huge. Like it was a huge booth kind of situation. It was massive. So it's so random. So it's this brush here, which is actually for body painting, which I thought was interesting. But I saw Tati's video with Jennifer Lopez's makeup artist, and the way he contoured his brush was like just like a paintbrush looking, and he just cut things like that. And I thought that was genius because it's already doing the work for you by having the shape. You're already, instead of creating a line like this, just, you know what I mean? It makes a lot of sense. So I was looking at like Crown brushes at craft stores and looking at like Michael's and being like, should I just get like a brush from Michael's? And then I was like, well, that might hurt a little bit. Those fibers might not be the nicest. So I figured when I saw this, I was like, yes, that's exactly what I want. because this is, you know, it's for body painting. So I'll link everything down below. And I think this was like maybe $3. Like I think all the brushes were $3. So yeah, just natural fibers. And I just want to try it for just, I could try like cream contouring maybe with it. I think that'd be really interesting to test out. So that was like the first guy I got, which I was very excited about. Okay. So the brushes I got, I took all the plastic off of them because they were like really loud. This is the first brush. It's like the Morphe and MAC brush that everybody used for a while for bronzing. And I actually had the Morphe one and I didn't love it. It shed a lot. It was not super soft. So I saw this and I was like, yeah, I liked this shape already for like bronzing and warming up. And this is the Crown C500 brush, and I think all of the brushes were $3, I believe. I could look at my receipt, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. So this is the next one I got. It's a like tapered highlighting kind of brush. Then this is the C530. I've never used this brush before. I don't have one in my collection like this, which is very shocking, but I saw this because Raw Beauty Kristi uses this kind of brush to highlight, and so I was like, I'm gonna get that because I want to try it. They had brush sets there, but I find like I've bought brush sets in the past and they are kind of good for like getting started. It's kind of the basics, and I wanted certain shapes and certain brushes specifically, so I kind of just went for them like when I saw them. So this brush is the next brush I got. It's kind of a domed synthetic brush. This is the C457 round blending brush. And this I thought would be good for like, I have some cream eyeshadow crayons that I thought would be good to like buff out with this. I thought, good standard, I don't have it. I was in a rush. There were so many people there. I was like, I need to just grab things and go because I'm so overwhelmed. And then I got this little guy, which is cute. He's kind of flat topped. Oh, it doesn't have a name. Fuck. I don't know. You saw what it looks like. That's what I got. It doesn't have a name on it, which is really inconvenient. And then I got this guy right here. This is a round angle blender, the BK17. I hadn't seen this and I was just like, that looks cool and I want to try it. I think it'd be cool to, I don't know, I just want to try it. I wanted to see what I could use it for. Okay, and then I got this small angled brush, the angled stippler, IB112 angled stippler. And I actually got one like this in my BoxyCharm. I don't remember the brand, but I like it a lot and I just wanted another one so I could keep it kind of in my travel bag for just like all the time. And then I got this one that doesn't have a name. This one's just like a standard fluffy brush. So just got one of these because it looked like a good brush and I've just heard really good things. And then I got another one with natural fibers, natural hair. You can never have too many, you know? I mean, that's shouldn't always be said, but whatever. The next one I got was the Deluxe Blending Crease Brush, the SS027 brush. It's just your standard kind of blending brush, but it's synthetic, and then I kind of liked it because it was a little bit smaller, so just kind of for blending out even more in the crease and maybe under the eye. And then the last one is the BK37 round crease brush, which is just a densely packed round brush for the crease. Yeah, I just kind of picked out brushes either that I have and I like, or I've seen and I've looked at getting before, and things that I just didn't have in my collection already. And then the last thing I got from Crown was actually a stainless steel mixing palette and spatula. So when I'm mixing, you know, foundations to get my color, as opposed to putting everything on the back of my hand, I can just put it on this guy, which I liked a lot. It's a lot cleaner. That's everything I got from Crown. So everywhere I went had like their own bag. They didn't even ask, they just gave you a bag and you walking around kind of promoting them and being like, oh, I bought stuff here, like you should go there, that kind of thing. I think maybe I went to Pureology next. Everything at Pureology was buy 3, get it for $36 flat. Like everything would be total $36. So I was like, don't mind if I do. So they gave me this bag with it too, which is cute. I can use it for groceries. So the first thing I went there for actually was this Beach Waves Sugar Spray, which I've only heard from Samantha Ravindall. Like everywhere promotes their sea salt spray for beachiness, and it's so dry I can't use it. It's like just makes my hair a rat's nest. So she actually likes this for beach waves. It's, I guess sugar is more hydrating, I believe. I could be totally wrong about this, but yeah, I was very interested and I was like, yeah, let me try that. You'll see a theme here actually in all my hair products. I'm not straightening my hair anymore. I'm only blow drying it because when I went and got my hair done last time, which I filmed it, so I'll link it up in the eye. So if you guys want to watch me like get my hair colored and everything like that by Lamia. So, but she was telling me that because I've had like my hair was just feeling really dry, and she's like, oh yeah, you're dry throughout. Like you're not just your ends are you're dry and damaged, like all throughout you are. And she goes, it's because you're straightening your hair. Like I'm assuming you use a flat iron. And I was like 100%. Like anytime I have straight hair, it's because of flat iron. And she said it's just so damaging because I mean, I personally turn it up so high, but also I'm going over it so many more times than just once. I'm doing it more than one day generally. So she was just like, just kill it. Like she was like, don't touch it. I want you to not use that at all. She said I would prefer you to blow dry, or if you want to curl your hair with a curling iron, that's fine. But straighteners are so damaging because of the repetition of just like so much heat, and just so I have a ton of breakage. So I'm going for a lot of products that are like smoothing, shiny, you know, adds some hydration in there, but also, you know, things like that. So it's kind of what I'm going for right now. So I got the Pureology Shine Bright Taming Serum. I would have got the shampoo and conditioner, except I've used their product in the past, and I liked it at first, and then by the end I was like, I don't love it. It kind of felt like it wasn't fully cleaning my hair, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then the last thing I got from them was the Wind Tossed Texture Finishing Spray. I have a texture pomade, I believe it's what it's called. And then I'm always kind of looking for a good texture spray that isn't too much. There's like a balance for me that I can't really find, and I don't even know if it exists, but I'm looking for it. I want something that's going to add texture and like pieciness, but not like I have to wash my hair that night. I kind of want to like find something in between, and I can't quite find it. So I'm gonna try this guy out, and I'll let you guys know if I love any of those. If I do love any of them, you guys will hear about it, I'm sure. Okay, next. I went to Amika, I think that's how you pronounce it, and they have the most obnoxious bag. Like, it was crazy. Everybody was walking around with one of these. They were very popular. I only got 3 products from there. It was super busy there. So this first thing is the Brooklyn Bombshell Blowout Spray. It's cute packaging. I've used Amika once. I've only used their dry shampoo, I think. So sprays when it's damp, and then yeah, I'm guessing I looked like a bombshell in the end. Then the next thing I got was this Phantom Hydrating Dry Shampoo Foam. So I've only tried the Way Dry Shampoo Foam, which I don't love actually. I bought it because everybody was raving about it, and I was like, okay, cool, never heard about this before, and maybe it'll be better. And I didn't really love it for like my day-to-day dry shampoo purpose, I guess. It was too wet. So you definitely, if you were gonna use it, you'd have to blow dry it afterwards. I don't know, it was just like, it was too much work and I wasn't about it. So I actually only use it if I apply too much product in like the mid legs to the ends. Like if I have too much product there, I'm like, okay, I'll apply some of this. It almost like absorbs the excess product and then it looks okay. It's so random. So anyway, I want to try this guy. Maybe it'll be better. Oh, part dry shampoo foam and part conditioning foam. We'll see. I want to try it out, but I don't know if anyone can knock Batiste off its throne. So, and then similar to the Pureology, I bought this Un.Done volume and matte texture spray to see if I like this one as well. So we'll see. That's everything I got from Amika. And then the last place I went was Moroccan oil. I used to use them a lot actually, which is super weird. I don't know why I don't anymore. I know why. I went through a phase where I was like, I can just make this myself. I was like, why don't I just make my own Moroccan oil? I can look up what's in it and then just do it myself. And then I tried and it was just horrible. Basically, I just looked like a greasy mess. So I got this mini Moroccan oil light. I had the original and I liked that a lot, but I wanted to see if I liked the light version better. So we'll see. So that's why I got the small one. And then I saw this and I was like, this sounds like it's answering my prayers, so I'm gonna get it. The Moroccan oil mending infusion for weakened and damaged hair, which is me. Helps seal split ends, which I believe is impossible, but you know, I was like, if anyone can do it, it's either Olaplex or Moroccan oil. So I went for it and got this guy. So this is what it looks like. Very cute glass little bottle. So I will try this immediately and see if it makes a difference. I just got the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner, and so I've just started using that and I really like it because I need to repair this hair. And then I also got the new number 6, I believe it is, smoothing serum? No, it's a smoothing cream or something like that. So I got that as well because it's Olaplex and it's basically liquid gold for my hair. So anyway, so this Moroccan oil, I'm gonna test it out, see if I like it, and then sing its praise from the rooftop, potentially, which would be interesting. And then she didn't tell me before I purchased it, but the little bag came with tester sizes of the original Moroccan oil and the Moroccan oil light. So now I have 2, which would be good, so I can travel with these guys. And that's it. So this is everything I got from the ABS show. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. It was really cool to go. I think next, if there's a makeup show in Chicago, I'm gonna try to go. I've never been to one before, like IMAX or anything like that. I've never been. Sounds fun. And if I get discounts, I'm fucking in. So look out, world. I just realized how cheap everything was when you go to those shows. Probably a little too late, but you know what? Don't at me. I don't want to talk about it. So I vlogged a little bit, so I will insert that right now. Hey guys, so I thought I'd vlog today. I'm going to the, what is it called? The America's Beauty Show in Chicago. Yeah, so I thought I'd vlog it and see if there's anything cool. I'm gonna buy some things, like more than likely. I'm kind of sick, as you can probably hear. Super annoying. It's been going on forever. My nose is still red. So yeah, I thought I'd vlog it and share what I get up to with you guys. So I'm just about to leave. I just did my makeup. Took way too long because I'm kind of hungover. And let's go check this place out, shall we?
Wow.
Alright, so that is everything for me today, you guys. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will link those somewhere, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Just take the plastic off. Sir, please don't honk. I'm busy. It's so rude. Who do you think you are? If he honks again. Stop.